is all about strengthening this area for more advanced courses, or about strengthening this area for life. Right? So again, as he goes back into the books, okay, let's say you are this. Good. So again, as she works in here, I mean, eventually, I mean, these two bones, these bones here and this bone here become stacked. But as you're learning where the straight line stack is, you're better off bent. Because it's so easy, because that's not, for some reason, bent there creates no problem with that body. But coming in here where you've got an angle this way or overextension, when you overextend your joint, then you create problems up in here. You destimulate, you create problems. So again, her action is here and here and there and there. And then she has to try to keep moving her thigh bones back and press her head this way. There. And then she has to lift here, not go down. She has to lift here. So if you want to take your head to the floor, it's not about taking your head to the floor. The head's position should never, the relative position between the head and here should never change. This area here, now come to the kneeling table. Where you learn this, your position in the kneeling table here, right? How deep this is compared to where these are, that has to be the same in downward dog. Go to downward dog. She has to try to maintain the same place, see? And then all the work is back up there to try to create more flexion up there. Because the only way, this is easy here. That area opens easily. The hard part is to create movement in your pelvis. And don't look at like Eileen Gar's pictures or anything like that. That's not where you can learn the pose. It really is not. I mean, it's not about that. It's deceptive. You have to look, you have to figure out in yourself where it is. Okay, one more example. Jay, and I'll go to sequence. So again, to me, see, that's where downward dog is. And I spent my years going, pulling this way, pulling that way, and I really finally realized that, wait, this is his position. The question is, what can he do here? And can he create, and can he bring his awareness and understand that his inability to flex there is dependent on the shape of his legs. Not the shape of Mike's legs, or Francois' legs, his legs. And he has to learn over time what he can do with it. And he has to learn the interrelationship between what he needs to do with his heels, what he needs to do with his shin, what he needs to do with his thigh. The hard thing in yoga to understand is that across any joint, you've got differential actions that then stimulate muscles and the energetic system, way beyond it. And to lose that is to lose the movement. So if you get really strong here, then you go into handstand. Handstand. Or the equivalent. Now we do